Do your kids know that you this dope? Like,
I be trying to tell them, man. I be trying to flex.
Kids don't know.
Like daddy,
You just
stop.
dad to them.
So the funny thing, I showed because Gucci Man just did this song, and he shouted me out on that one. And my daughter was
that ain't the first song,
no,
though. It's
she was like,
Migos did it.
Yeah, the Migos
first
did
it
it.
was Lil B, the bass guy, and he like, 2 felonies, like Bill Bellamy.
Right, so I had felonies, 10 felonies. So shout out to Lil B.
I was with you when that came
Right,
out.
Lil B. He was like, you know this little brother name? So that shout out. But then I've had several. I mean, and so I said to my kids, I said, you know, that's crazy, right? They just talking about daddy right here. And my daughter's like, Dad, guys like you. I know. They love you, Dad. I know.
You know what it is. I'm sure she done had a man run down on her like, yo, you're dad.
Yo, they be fanning out. So, like, I went to my kids' school. I didn't know that generation even knew me, right? So they like 15, 17, whatever. And I go to a game. And the dudes on the football team just lost their mind. Like, they was treating me like I was baby Jesus, right? And my daughter was embarrassed. She was like, Dad, they're fanning out. I said, I'm the shit, baby.
What are you doing with your kids during the pandemic? Like, what's your favorite thing that you've done with your kids during the pandemic? Like, lockdown.
Man, you know what it was dope? I took my kids fishing, man.
That's dope.
Nice.
Yeah, man, my son had been talking about going fishing, so we went and got some fishing poles, and I got some hooks. And you know, just to compare and contrast boy and girl, my daughter had one hook the whole time. Yo, my son, extra aggressive, casting his rod out, getting it stuck on rocks.
Oh, you got to do that with your kids. That creates a moment that's unbelievable.
And man, we had like 5 hooks. I said, son, we got one more hook left. You've lost 3. Okay, can you be?
You need to keep your hook.
Yeah, you need to keep.
Oh, we can't. We out. What you gonna catch it with your hand?
Yeah. So I think that was the dopest, man. Taking my kids fishing.
That's how old are you kids?
My son is 10. My daughter is 9.
That's what's up.
10 and 9, nice. And I'm 17.
Like, what's the dopest?
14.
Like, what's the dopest thing you did? Cause you have like nice family times. Like,
yeah,
y'all go to white people retreat.
Yeah, we do white people stuff.
See how you get that in there? Yeah,
white people stuff.
I mean, we do white people stuff. We go camping. No. We did a road trip. You know, we did a nice little trip. Drove like down to I guess San Diego, and we stayed down there for a couple days and walked around and did like because I was doing because we couldn't travel, we couldn't get on planes and stuff.
Right.
And so you know we start doing drive-in movies. I built a whole big thing outside in my yard, and we put the thing up. I bought a projector. And so we started doing like drive-in movies in the yard and watching movies as a family. And we had a couple other families that, you know, that we felt were corona-free.
Right, you have to judge people. I say this now.
You got to look in their eyes and see if they see.
Every room is like you have to judge everybody's throat choices. You got to just look and be like, how was his? Was he popping last week? Was
Right. Was he in them streets?
Was you in them streets breathing in this strip of vagina air? It's a lot of that. Vagina air coming through.
You don't want that in your system.
Yeah, so we did a drive-through movie. We did a drive-through series here. We started actually May 23rd. Like we just got people pulled up in a parking lot, big ass screen. We got the headphones, silent headphones, plug it in their cars. We watched the movie one time and then we would comment on the movie. And then we'll do a show. So we were doing that every week during the pandemic.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We were just trying to make a way because it's like this was our income. Like this, I can't count your pockets. I can't count your pockets, but I know what my calendar said. Bless God.
Yeah, mine too. I mean, I had a really nice big, theater tour set up that got pushed, to 2021. Maybe it won't come back. Maybe it will. So that's not an option, but. I've been more creative, writing more stuff, and creating my own little projects. So actually it turned out to be good because I wouldn't have had that time. Yeah. I wouldn't have sat down and finished, writing on my book. I wouldn't have sat down and start producing my TV projects. I probably would have but I got my stuff lined up now, so I'm feeling good about that.
Right. Did you know, because I know you were, because I talk to you about 559 all the time. That's like one of the iconic clubs in Atlanta, but they were iconic just on the music scene. Like that was the spot in the West End. Our studio is actually close to where the 559 was. But I remember just not being old enough to get in, and security like, if you ain't. So 559 was like a hood club that everybody went to, but they had a comedy night, which was Bruce, and he did a tour. But Bill, like this the trap for real, right? But Bill used to pull up. So did you know Atlanta was coming? Like, could you tell back then?
I always knew Atlanta was flavor, man. Atlanta's always been a flavorful city. Like, to me, I think D.C., it's 3 cities that have kind of like they're
DC
like
brought back Air Force Ones,
right, like
white
DC.
Air Force Ones.
So DC, Atlanta, and Houston to me, those 3 cities to me are like cousins. The culture is strong. We love our music, we love our food, and we love to laugh. Yep. So these 3 cities for me have been huge in my career. And so back in the day, Atlanta was like a pocket. Yo, to come down here, you know, you do 559. Y'all had your own little. Didn't y'all have a little uptown too? Or?
Yeah, we had an uptown comedy corner down here too. But see, I wasn't doing comedy back then.
Mike Williams had a room back in the day.
See, I don't like before '99. I kind of like I wasn't outside for real. So I was in high school.
I remember Chris Tucker had a club here.
Chris Tucker had a club. They had a Comedy Act Theater.
Comedy Act Theater here. That's what it was. It was Comedy Act Theater.
Okay, and then it turned into Uptown, I think.
Yeah.
And then they would say. Comedy View live from Earthquakes.
But y'all also had a punchline, or still do?
Yeah.
But see, back then.
Because talk about the black rooms and the white rooms.
So the black rooms, real quick. So the black rooms were what we were just talking about. And every now and then I would be able to get a chance to play the white rooms because I was on MTV. Right. So like the whiter rooms, like the punchlines and the improvs or the catch up, back then they had funny bones as well, was sort of like the mainstream room. But I would do all the black rooms first, and that was good because they were like peppermints.
Yeah.
You know, they were like what I was used to.
The hood shit.
But then when I got on TV, then I started making more money, and then I was doing both. I could do a hood club, or I could do a mainstream room. Mm-hmm. And so my mainstream room was good because it would be a diverse crowd. Mm-hmm. Right. You know, if you go to a black room, you know it's all black there, man, 100%. Right. So that was a blessing for me. So I opened up my fan base.
Right. That's dope. Because I just know sometimes when you get caught into doing your own region, you get that regional voice, and it's hard. I've seen people be beasts
in one city
in Atlanta, and then they go to, like they be here in the Southeast, they kill. You see them in New York, man. These folk lame in here. But I'm like, hey man,
they don't know what that is.
You're talking fast. They don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you went from Ohio to New York. Like, what was the transition from you for like your beat and your rhythm? Because New York is where you go to sharpen up. Everybody says.
I feel like for me, I had to slow down a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I think the biggest thing for me, because I've been doing comedy, I want to say 12 years before I went to New York. So I went strong. I think the thing for me, New York, is just the mental adjustment. Because, right, like you could be up next, right? And then they're like, hey, yo, Chris Tucker about to pop in. Bill Bellamy about to pop in, or whoever. So it's not like, so you got to stay sharp and just have that quick 5 on deck and have in your head, like, all right, I'm going to go to it quick and boom, 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 and get out.
Right. Dog, this is hard because I just like talking to comedians they have the same, like y'all like on the moral compass side of things. Everybody's pretty much solid men.
Yeah, we just love it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you for what you're doing, man. You love it. You're not only a comedian, you're a business guy too, and you always have such a creative mind, which I'm really proud of you, bro.
Hey man, thank you, brother, because we got the same birthday and stuff. Mark don't got the same birthday.
No, he don't have no birthdays. He just came off a spaceship.
Shoot, man, I want to thank you, bro. Appreciate this. This is dope, man. This is Ronnie Jordan. This is the rundown. I'm gonna catch up with all my homies, my OGs, just talk this shit. Because we do this shit, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. We travel, we talk, we're humans. We're human as fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's my new tattoo I got.
This one, there you
the
go.
human as fuck, yeah, I got it. That's my new shirts.
Oh, human as fuck.
Yeah. I had my Blessed Day of shirt, and I felt like I didn't have something that you could wear to a protest. I need something to make racist people uncomfortable a little bit.
Give it to them.
I need you to see that I'm human. I got to put it on a shirt for you to see that I'm human.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I think I'm going to wrap it up at this point. I think this is a good stopping point. Yeah, man, stay focused on your craft, man. Do what you love.
Do what you love.
To the highest of your capability. Shoot that shit yourself. Edit that shit yourself. Put it out yourself. Do you, man. This is Ronnie Jordan. This is the Rundown. Bill Bellamy, Mark Gregory. We at the La Meridian, but he'll be gone by the time you see this shit.
Peace.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yo, Ferg, what up?